Hey y'all, welcome back to Pillow Talk Pleasure Conversations. This is Foreplay video number 2. So I can make sure that you all know this is Foreplay video number 2. If you haven't listened to number 1 yet, go back to listen to number 1. But number 2 is going to continue on talking about some of the things that you can think about, and of course discuss and have that pleasure conversation about when it comes to the foreplay. So number 10, expand your oral play creativeness. Like I said, add new things and mix things up. Don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again, y'all, when it comes to the foreplay. Your woman and your man likes to have things switched up, I'm sure. And if they don't, just try it anyway. Like I said, I'm sure they'll love to feel some new pleasure sensations and that kind of thing down below, around their body, that kind of thing as well. So, for example, with the clit, you can move the tongue side to side instead of just going up and down all the time. Move it side to side, y'all, instead of going up and down. And I bet you she'll love that sensation as well. And then with the penis, of course, just make sure that you're, of course, ladies and gents, when you're on the penis, on the shaft, on the head, make sure that you're circling around like a little bit. Just going side to side, not just sucking straight up and down, that kind of thing. Twist your hands around a little bit like this just to give him another sensation. But just make sure that his shaft, of course, is lubricated and that you're not just pulling skin against skin, because that will hurt him. But like I said, definitely make sure that you're twisting a little bit. Like I said, sucking on the tip a little bit, coming off, that kind of thing. And don't just lay on his tip of his head either. Like I said, definitely try some new things, y'all. And like I said, if your man likes to have his perineum licked and sucked and that kind of thing, make sure that you ask him first. The perineum sits right behind the balls, in between the anus. And like I said, that is a very, very sensitive spot for men. Like I said, some may like that, some may want to explore, and some may even want to explore with their anus being licked as well. Ask your man, just make sure that, of course, everything is clean. Y'all have baths and stuff like that. But like I said, definitely make sure that you ask him before just going to those parts. But like I said, definitely switch some things up, y'all. Another thing, number 11, you can try the figure 8 technique. Of course, when and women, when you're going down on your woman, make sure that you're taking your tongue in a figure 8, going like this, y'all. The figure 8 motion on that clit. Like I said, that will definitely give her a different sensation, I'm pretty sure. Taking it all the way down, all the way down from the top of the clitoris, all the way around the side, all the way down to the vagina opening and back up. Like I said, that will definitely give her a different sensation. She may even orgasm from that. It depends on how many times you do that. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, when you're doing that, make sure that you can, to just let you know, that you can apply your tongue different pressures. If you want to push your tongue in harder because she's moaning hard at that one spot, make sure that you always put your tongue on that one spot to push it in harder, and just adjust your pressures as you go out, I guess, just to see how it feels for her. And the same thing for the men. Ladies and gentlemen, if your man, of course, is okay with you going down on him and doing this figure 8 in between his balls and his anus, then go ahead and go for that, y'all. Like I said, this is definitely a sensitive spot for him. And I'm sure he would love that, y'all. Now, I'm not sure if a man can orgasm from that, but I'm sure he'll be damn close. So like I said, definitely but just make sure that you ask your man first before you go on and play with his perineum, his anus, and that kind of thing. Especially if it's a man that does not like that, that's going to immediately turn him off. So keep that in mind, y'all. Number 12, more foreplay. Just keep in mind to explore the entire body, not just the irregular erogenous zones like our breast and our vagina, our penis. There's more erogenous zones from our head to our feet. Our feet can also, of course, create orgasms if you know what you're doing, and the pressure points and that kind of thing. I forget what it's called, but there's, of course, some things out there that you're going to learn how to find the pressure points on feet and that kind of thing to, of course, create that orgasm as well. But like I said, there's all types of erogenous zones on our body. Some folks like the neck, some folks like the ear, some folks like the tongue, the lips being licked on, that kind of thing, the back being kissed on. There's all types of places, our arms, our fingers, our toes, everything. You utilize those places, and don't just focus on our midsection, our penis, our breast, y'all. Focus on everything else around that as well. That feels good to men and women as well. Number 13, don't overlook the rest of the vulva. There's the labia down there, which is the lips that are, of course, surrounding the clit. Make sure that you're, of course, squeezing on those, massaging those, licking on those, sucking on those. Like I said, that definitely can give a different sensation to your woman, so keep that in mind. Also, when it comes to, of course, like I said, the mons pubis. The mons pubis is like the hairy patch right above the the clitoris and stuff like that, if you lay your hand on it or run your fingers across it, that kind of thing, that can give your woman another sensation as well. I don't know if it'll make her orgasm, but it probably get her very close. But like I said, there's nerve endings all up there as well. Don't just focus on the clit head, but focus on the mons pubis, our labia, all those types of things. Like I said, you'll definitely have some more sensations, some things that she'll be craving all the time, I'm sure. Number 14. Now, if your man has a penis, I mean your partner has a penis, there's a lot to explore. Like I said, the perineum and the balls. But like I said, definitely make sure that you talk to your man about the perineum and the anus as well. Because I was just going to get to that again. But like I said, make sure that you ask him. But if he's down with that, make sure that you're sucking, licking, kissing, all that kind of stuff as you move from area to area. And don't be shy. It's okay to, of course, play around down there, that kind of thing as well. As long as he's okay with that. Just ask, y'all. It'll definitely help you all unlock a new level of pleasure along the way, like I said, in your foreplay. So keep that in mind, y'all. Number 15. Now, I know y'all know I sell bedroom candy. Of course, I'm a bedroom candy boutique consultant, meaning that I do sell vibrators. And this was talking about vibrators and vibes and dildos and stuff like that. So just keep in mind that a vibrator, of course, is not just for women, it's for men as well. Of course, you can insert it in the vagina, but this is talking about, of course, massaging your partner with the vibrator. You never know how those vibes may feel going down their body, how it may feel going down their arms, their legs, their back, their face, their lips, whatever the case may be. Don't just focus on the vagina and the clit or the penis head. You can play with the penis head with the vibe as well. That will feel damn good to your man. Trust me, ladies, and trust me, gentlemen. That'll feel damn good to your men as well. Of course, tickling the balls with the vibrator. Try all those things. Like I said, don't be afraid to just try things, y'all. Like I said, vibrators, of course, there are, of course, talked about as being, of course, for the woman, for the clit and that kind of thing. But just keep in mind that you can use vibrators all types of ways. It ain't got to be just for that. Number 16, just to let you all know, sisters, talking about vibes and sex toys. You can try there's all types of other sex toys out there. There's sex toys. Bedroom Candy has something called the womanizer, and that's a vibrator, and it's a suction vibrator. It of course sucks on the clitoris. It can also suck on the nipples. It can also suck on the penis head to of course get you off as well. So keep that in mind. There's all types of toys out there. There's toys that of course may rotate a little bit on the head, on the clit, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, keep that in mind. It's not just a straight shooter vibrators in and out, that kind of thing, or just put it on the clit. Like I said, there's all types of toys out there, y'all. Y'all just got to be willing to, of course, play with those things and to, of course, experiment and see how it feels to y'all's body. But like I said, definitely talk to your partner, see if it's something that they're interested in. Don't just buy all these vibrators and they're like, what's going on? I don't know about this. Make sure that you talk to them first. Number 17, mix in some BDSM. I know y'all are, what the heck is going on? BDSMs, I hear a lot about that. Yes, you probably do nowadays hear a lot about that. But like I said, you could definitely mix some of the light BDSM in, which is like the spanking, the soft choking, the hair pulling. You can use that in BDSM as well. Or if you like I said, spanking on like the thighs, or however you all like it. Make sure that you try to incorporate some of that if it's something that you all are interested in. Because everybody's not interested in BDSM at all. But like it can be a fun way to explore the dominance and the submission when it comes to relationships and sex and that kind of thing as well. So keep that in mind, y'all. The main thing I would tell you with BDSM, you definitely have to make sure that you all are communicating and setting boundaries, and that you have your safe word. A safe word is a word that, of course, you use. It could be pillows, it could be paper, or whatever it is. That means that whenever you say that word, your partner has to stop whatever it is that they're doing. No matter what's going on, they have to stop and, of course, give you that respect to, of course, find out what's going on. If it's hurting, if it doesn't feel good, you can't take it no more, whatever it is. That safe word will keep you off from a lot of different things from happening. So like I said, make sure that with something like this, you have to set clear boundaries. And you definitely have to communicate a lot going through that BDSM process. So keep that in mind. I know it's a lot more to that, but that's all I'm going to get into. Number 18. Oh, and also before I get to 18, with BDSM or any of these other things that I mentioned, you can actually start building your mutual fantasy together, y'all. Just keep that in mind. You don't have to be just one person's fantasy. It could be both of y'all's fantasy. To go to a dungeon and get tied up and be spanked or whatever it is you like. Just like I said, make sure that you're creating these types of fantasies together as well, and that is okay. It's you all sex life, y'all all team. Get it together. Come on, y'all. Number 18, make sure that you engage all the senses. I know I talked about this already, but like I said, there's more to sex than orgasms. Like I said, you definitely have to tap into the touch, smell, taste, sound, and sight. You can use fun blindfolds and stuff like that. You can use handcuffs if that's what you want to use. Like I said, the music and the candles. Just have fun exploring with different things, y'all. Number 19, of course, get good at talking dirty. If your partner loves to be talked dirty to, make sure that you all are talking dirty to each other during foreplay. There's nothing wrong with that. Honey, I want you to suck my titties this way. I want you to suck my clit that way. Make sure that you're talking dirty to your partner if they, of course, are liking that kind of stuff. Number 20, make sure that you, of course, this is a highly communicative, like I said, video and foreplay is definitely, you have to communicate doing that as well. But make sure that you're checking in with your partner regularly to make sure that each of you are having fun. And of course, everybody's safe. Like I said, pay attention to the responses that they give and don't just overlook it. Like I said, make sure that you're checking in with your partner during the foreplay before you have sex. If that's what your all's goal is, check in with them. Honey, how does this feel? Do you like when I do this? How does that feel on you? Or if you want to say, honey, can you go down farther? Can you do that? Whatever it is, make sure that you're checking in with each other. Making sure that everybody's enjoying it, everybody's feeling safe and, of course, pleasure. 21. Pay attention to how you feel as well during this whole process. Listen to your body, of course, ladies and gents. If you're coming too soon, that kind of thing, and you feel like you want to hold off some more, like I said, definitely make sure that you're noticing those sensations so that you all can, of course, stop and switch gears and do something different. Like I said, you have to be wanting to, of course, switch those gears right before your orgasm, that kind of thing, to, of course, start holding back some of that tension, I guess I put it that way. Like I said, definitely make sure, like I said, gentlemen, you ladies and gents, like I said, you can feel your body, you can just practice with it. When you feel your body getting close to orgasm, how does your body feel, that kind of thing. And if you start feeling those sensations, honey, can we switch it up and just ask, that's all. But if they want you to come, you want to come, then just go ahead and have that orgasm. It's not a problem. Maybe you want to take some time to, of course, cuddle and that kind of thing in order to get the orgasm to work its way back down so y'all can build it back up and have that big old powerful one, then do that. Don't be afraid to try different things. This is y'all bedroom, y'all sex, and I want y'all to feel good with whatever you all are doing. Number 22. Don't forget about the kissing, y'all. I know a lot of women, of course, love their erotic their erotic pleasure. Of course, they get that from kissing. Not just kissing on the lips up here and down there, but of course kissing along the body, on the neck, behind the ears, on the back, that kind of thing, on the hands. I mean, women love that. And I know our men love that as well. They may not say all the time, but men definitely love that, ladies and gents. Just keep that in mind. So don't forget about the kissing. Make sure that you include kissing in your foreplay as well. And also, number 23, making sure that you all create rituals together. Whatever ritual that you all can do that helps you from working mode to, of course, sexy mode. Make sure that you are, of course, incorporating that in your day so that you all can, of course, notice when you all, of course, get into sexy mode, that kind of thing. Whether you're changing clothes together, whether you sit down with each other and, of course, drink tea or drink wine together. Something to help wind you all down so that you all can, of course, start thinking sexy and getting into that sexy mode for that foreplay. Like I said, create your own rituals, Rob. There's nothing wrong with that. Number 24, make sure that you're using words of encouragement. Letting your partner know how turned on you are and how things feel and how you want more of it. Of course, if your partner's going down on you and you're about to come, honey, I love it. I love the way it feels. Ooh, he's kissing on your back or she's kissing on your back. Ooh, I love that. Just make sure that you moan. Do all those things. Like I said, they want the words of encouragement and affirmation, the positive things, and want to be encouraged along the way too, to make sure that they're pleasing you well. So like I said, definitely make sure that you're using that, y'all. The last one's number 25. If you all are already in the mood, you want to have a quickie, then just skip the foreplay. I know this is all about foreplay, but like I said, definitely we know that some people like to have just a quickie. If she's already wet, he's already ready to go, then go ahead and take it on and go ahead and do that. But if not, check out all those other 24 things I just read to y'all and talked to y'all about in this video and the last video to make sure that you're using utilizing your time well in foreplay, y'all. And this does not include everything that you can do in foreplay. There's all types of stuff. This is just something to, like I said, to get your imagination flowing, to get your mind racing, to figure out what you can do, what y'all can create. There's all types of things that you all can create. If you still need some more help, that kind of thing, make sure that you're reaching out to me, of course. I'm your relationship coach here. But like I said, with that, this is Pillow Talk, the pleasure conversation. This is the foreplay video number 2. I hope that you all enjoyed this video and able to take some things back to your bedroom tonight to start playing with y'all. So with that, I'll see you in the next video.